So the Sparks will get the first possession. Inside, Sims. Rebounded by the Sun. To the inside. Outside for Mabry. For three. The three-pointer is on target.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year had major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You cannot give Mabry any breathing room from deep. She's an absolute sharpshooter.
Sims with it. Outside Plum. Pass to Hamby. Let's go with a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
And here's Sheldon. This one for three. And another three for Connecticut.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Plum. Outside for Sims. Hamby. Now here's Jackson. Misses and close. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Nelson Adota. Up top, Allen. From deep. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here is Stevens. They get the rebound. And the basket by Hamby.
Never a player short on effort. Dearica Hamby, a winning player. Second chance points can be the difference most nights.
Charles in the post. She's guarded by Stevens. And the basket by Mabry.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Jackson. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Sims. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
A disciplined player with a consistent offensive attack. Sims alters the game in so many different ways.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23. They missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
Hamby, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Arena Mabry for 3. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Jackson, no good. The Sun leading. Charles, she's guarded by Stevens. Here's Allen. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Sims with the bucket.
Well, Sims has some of the best handles in the league, and she's just so productive when the ball's in her hands.
To the paint. Arena Mabry for 3. And the Sun hit again from deep.
What a performance. Every 3 she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
So it's the Sparks now. It's a 13-point game.
Jackson outside.
To the middle. Bambi. Pass to Stevens. Puts up a three. And Kelsey Plum, good for three.
Well, if you hit a three on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Now here's Allen.
Trying her luck from deep.
That one's good, and it's Jason Sheldon with the dime.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
To the wing, right side. And it's Sims missing. And here the Sun. 13-point lead. Charles for three. Nailed from three-point land.
When Charles is hitting threes, she's basically unguardable. And it gives her team some unique spacing.
Now here's Plum. Down low. Stevens.
And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
And Connecticut has possession. Pass to Charles. From deep. And the Sun hit again from deep.
When Charles's jumper is on, she's that much harder to guard. It just opens up a lot of different parts of her game.
Now here is Sims. Bambi right side. Fades away.
It's hauled in by Parks. Now here's Allen.
She's tightly guarded.
Pass to Parks.
Shot from the wing. Again, the Sun score.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Hamby.
She has 7. Now here's Jackson.
Here's Stevens. The Sparks, no good that time either. Now Charles. She has 6. And another three for Connecticut.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Plum. Outside Sims. Pass to Hamby.
Self-foul. Olivia Nelson. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 20, Julie Alamo.
So it's the Sparks now. Inside. Stolen.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. That three off the mark.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all 3 levels. And it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
She gets that one.
That's a well-run trip down the floor.
Aleman with it.
To the inside. Hamby. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
The Sun on offense. And stolen by Sims. Jackson gets the bucket.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Parks.
Allen. She's guarded by Aleman. Bangs home the trifecta.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Now here is Sims. She's got 6. The 3 ball. Aleman shot is off.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Parks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Alema. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Keeps it alive. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's a quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Yeah, not just getting the rebound, but getting the 2 points.
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you're willing to work very hard.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Hamby.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Charles. Up top, Aleman. Good on the three-point shot.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide-open shooter's hands.
And she's good on the three ball.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now Aleman. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Fires top of the key. And again, it's Connecticut.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Now here's Aleman.
5 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Stevens. Rebounded by the Sun. Here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
Now Aleman. Score the basket, her third after 5 shots. And Connecticut has possession. Here's Nelson Adota. And the Sun hit again from deep.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Aleman.
She has 7. Here's Hamby. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Marina Mabry on the wing. She's covered by Sims. Yep, that one goes.
She's got the ability to take over a game. Mabry having herself a night.
And here is Sims from 17 feet out. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Sun ahead, running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the Sun here.
The ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
Here's Parks. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint.
Brink, the shot is good.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And Connecticut has possession.
Here's Parks.
Over Brink. Again, the Sun score.
Nice anticipation from Hartley on that pass. Sees the defense moving and feeds the open shooter.
Outside Plum.
Brink. And they double up Cameron Brink.
And stolen by Charles.
Here's Sheldon.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Tina Charles.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to Burrell.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Alema shot is off. The Sun on offense. Back to Smith. Hartley. Here's Sheldon. And another three for Connecticut.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Now here's Aleman.
7 points in the game.
Brink, the shot is good.
Hartley with it. Left side, Charles. Shoots over Russell. And again, it's Connecticut.
Well, Tina Charles is more than capable of connecting from mid-range. The defense has to respect her jumper.
Pass to Burrell. Here's Russell. Off target at the rim.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
From the wing. Again, the Suns score.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Russell inside, guarded by Charles. Kelsey Plum from outside, and the three ball is good.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Sheldon outside.
Beyond the arc, and that's good. Tina Charles for three.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Russell now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
This is Russell's bucket all night. Gets the ball inside and uses all her height to get the shot.
Great communication between teammates there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Pass to Burrell. Plum misses the three.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
She's guarded by Plum. Good on the triple.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep. But Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the three ball.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Fires for three. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
Yet another smooth stroke. That's just perfect form she's showing at the three-point line.
Fast Alema. The rebound by Charles.
And he got away with a major lapse there.
Sheldon.
She's guarded by Plum. It's Sheldon again for three.
What a half she's having from beyond the arc. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Outside Plum. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pass to Hartley. Back to Charles. Fires the three. And another three for Connecticut.
When you consider that she's a guard, Bria Hartley relishes finding open teammates. Outstanding pass right there.
Outside Plum. Here's Russell. Guarded by Charles. Russell with the bucket.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Plum can't hit.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Here's Sheldon. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Misses that one. Her first miss of the night. 2 for 3. From outside the arc, drops in the tray.
Up to the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempts.
Pass to Plum. And here is Alemán. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hartley outside. Outside Charles. Shoots the three. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Piling up the buckets, post moves, three-pointers, jumpers. You know, Charles can score in so many different ways, it's so hard to stop.
Now here's Plum. 9 points in the game. To the paint, Russell. And it's in.
She picks her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here's Charles. And again, it's Connecticut.
You think you have good defense? You need great defense. Charles is just too good.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Burrell. Sinks the three-pointer.
3.
The Sun on offense. Tina Charles for three. And the Sun hit again from deep.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Burrell. Offline with the three.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Pass to Charles. Jacks up a three. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from the field.
She's had a lot of bounce in her step this quarter. What a stretch it's been for her.
Outside Plum. Russell. Back to Plum. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a three of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Drills it from outside.
How about the streak she's on right now?
Yeah, she's just piling up buckets. She seems just about unstoppable.
Here's Burrell. Pass to Russell. Score the basket, her fourth, and she's only missed one of her 5 shots tonight.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score. That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Plum. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Here's Parks. Good, and the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Robin Parks.
Now here's Alemán. She has 7. Now Brink.
The second chance effort. Can't connect from short range. And Connecticut has possession. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
They're lucky that pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Parks.
2 minutes
Hartley.
remaining first half. 2 minutes.
Rena Mabry for three. Cans it from downtown.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks. Well, people think of Mabry as a shooter, and she is a great one, but Marina also is more than a capable playmaker.
And here is Alemán. Plum from outside. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you can see she really wanted to answer that made three with a three of her own.
Drills the three-pointer.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Stevens. To end the run. The Sun pull it in.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly. Such a sharpshooter. That's almost...
Outside Plum. From downtown. The rebound by Hartley. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Marina Mabry for three. And another three for Connecticut.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. You know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. Pass to Hamby. Buries it down low. Here's Charles. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Sun ahead, just dominating this one. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. Really an incredible game from Tina Charles.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Now here's Plum, defended by Sheldon.
Inside. Rebounded by the Sun. Outside Mabry. Nelson Adota. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Sims. Hamby, good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
It's been Hamby's night. The front office, the coaching staff, they love her combination of size and skill, a true modern big. And we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Plum. 14 points for her. The wing jumper off target. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Sheldon gets the bucket.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
Now here is Stevens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
A prototypical stretch four, Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
Here's Allen. Tries it from the top of the key. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Now here is Sims.
She's covered by Allen.
The three is up. Jackson, no good. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Wasted no time on that one.
The corner three is the easier three on the floor. Kelsey Plum knows that, and she took advantage.
Outside Mabry.
The tray.
That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Plum. She's got 17.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
Fires from deep. And another three for Connecticut.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Kelsey Plum from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And the Sparks with possession here. Outside Plum. No good from outside. Pass to Charles. From deep three-point range, Jackson pulls it in. And here are the Sparks now. Bambi outside. From outside, off the mark. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Hits the three-point bomb. Here's Sims. 6 points for her. Outside Plum. Bambi. Releases from 15. And that's good for 2.
Probably the most comfortable range for Hamby with her jumper, this 15 or so foot area. She's very accurate from here.
Marina Mabry for 3. And another 3 for Connecticut.
It's nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Now here is Sims. From 12 feet out. Can't hit that one.
I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
And the basket by Mabry.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Sims. Back to Plum. Clock at 6. Three-pointer.
And that's collected by Marina Mabry.
They had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Plum. She's got 20. Count that one.
Nice find from Plum, willing to get her teammates involved. That's leadership right there.
Outside Charles. Pass to Allen. From beyond the arc. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the Sparks with possession here.
Jackson outside.
Sims. Rebound, Tina Charles.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
She's got 31. Drains the three-pointer.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions.
Bad screen.
It's simple, 8 points.
That way.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And so here's Connecticut.
And the Sun call time here. And the 2024 rookie class absolutely loaded. But what is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer, Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
Launches a three. Gets it to go from downtown. Plum with it. 20 points for her. Down low. Hamby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Smith. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Got that one off right in the face of a bigger defender. Nice quick fire release.
Well, the mid-range shot really her only choice right there. She would have a tougher time taking it inside against such a bigger player.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
And here are the Sparks now. Now Burrell. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort. That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Plum with it. Hartley picks her up. Pass to Hamby. The Sun pull it in. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Alaman. She has 7. Brink, the shot is good.
Well executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
And here the Sun.
Tina Charles for 3. Yes, and it's Rhea Hartley picking up the assist.
Now here's Alaman.
She's guarded by Hartley. Here's Hamby.
It's hauled in by Parks.
And here is Hartley. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Alaman. Here's Cannon. Pass to Brink. Cannon. Erica Hamby on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Burrell. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with a 3 of her own.
Sinks the triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Cannon.
Pass to Hamby. Here's the 3.
It's hauled in by Parks.
Charles with it. Over Hamby. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Such a confident player. Charles enjoys rising and firing as soon as she catches the pass.
And here's Cannon.
Alema. To the inside.
Cannon, no good.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Smith outside.
Puts up the three. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
The Sparks call timeout.
Start it.
Aleman with it. She's got 7. Pass to Burrell. Now here's Brink.
Inside. Here's Alema. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside.
Yes, sir.
And really just made that layup possible.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Aleman.
Defense is right there.
Hamby misses.
And Connecticut has possession. Pass to Charles. Lets the three fly. And another three for Connecticut.
Outside Brink. Burrell.
Here's Alema. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sun on top, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now the Sparks with it.
Pass to Brink.
Plum. Off the mark there with the three.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Hits it from three-point range.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Shot's good by Smith.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here's Aleman.
She's guarded by Hartley. Connects from three-point range.
3.
Here's Hartley. Here's Nelson Adota. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Left side, Plum. Over Smith. Lets it go from the baseline and nails nails it.
And this is the challenge of defending such a gifted scorer like Kelsey Plum. If you don't give her shots, she's going to find them.
The shot's good.
What a run she's having. Everything's dropping.
Talk about having the hot hand.
Outside Plum. Alema. She's guarded by Hartley. Now Alema. The layup off target. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. The three-pointer is on target.
When she gets rolling, she can be an absolute handful to deal with. And right now, she is rolling.
And here's Burrell. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. Here's Parks. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Now here's Plum. Defense right on her. Burrell, just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Pass to Nelson Adota. Elbow shot. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now Russell. Outside Plum. And the 3 off target. Here's Parks. Here's Smith. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Sinks the triple.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, it's good.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now here's Aleman. Pass to Plum. Russell.
Sun foul. Olivia Nelson again. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Sparks. Emma Cannon. Odyssey Sims.
Aleman with it. Hartley picks her up. And here's Russell. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Charles with it. Shoots. Offensive board. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
And the Sparks with possession here. Outside Sims. Cannon. And she gets the bucket.
Emma Cannon.
Great feed by Sims. With her court vision, she knows where all her teammates are.
Here's Parks. And again, it's Connecticut.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Now the Sparks with it. Outside Plum. Sims. Back to Plum. Screen by Aleman. The 3. Plum misses.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Outside Plum. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles to the middle. Here's Parks. Over Sims. Finds the bottom of the bucket from about 13 feet out.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Kicks it out to Smith. Parks for three. And another three for Connecticut.
Oh, this is what every player wants to turn into.
Oh, it's a great feeling, and we know from experience, Tim. But look, let me tell you this. She is feeling it right now.
Pass to Cannon. Sims. Here's Russell. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Look at Russell going on the attack. Draws a good foul and manages to get the shot in the air.
Russell. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so here's Connecticut. Here's Smith. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Outside Plum. Uncovered. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's the Sparks ball. Up top, Plum. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Here's Nelson Adota. And the Sun hit again from deep. Now Sims. Up top, Plum. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Jackson outside. Outside Plum. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
And there it is.
Great communication between teammates there.
And here is Sims. Pass to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Charles. Now Nelson Adota, guarded by Russell. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Plum to the paint. Russell, can they get it? It's hauled in by Parks. Charles up top. Over Jackson. Again, the Suns score.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And it's the Sparks ball. Jackson outside. Hamby. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Charles. Now Parks. Smith outside. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Sims. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Plum with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hamby. The 17-footer. Plum.
My birthday next
Hamby sets a screen.
Yes, sir.
And it's Kelsey Plum from deep.
And when Plum gets quality shots like this, she does not pass up. Nice work.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Now Parks. from past the arc, drains the three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Jackson outside. Hamby.
She can't get that one to fall. The Sun on offense. Pass to Nelson Adota. Shoots over Russell. And there's another one for the Sun.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now here's Plum. Hamby outside. Sims. The rebound by Charles.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
Here's Nelson Adota. And the Sun hit again from deep.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Back to Plum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bria Hartley. That's her first foul.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
To stop the run.
Do we got some popcorn?
Jumper for two.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
I think it's on the top.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah. Or the other blue box.
And the Sparks with possession here.
Oh.
Back to Plum. And it's a 3-second defensive violation.
Technical foul.
2 teams of crackers. OR.
At the line for the away team.
I thought I knew I seen popcorn earlier. Nah, you could just keep in the bag. I eat it out the bag.
And so she hits the technical free throw.
30 of dishes. Thanks, Ariana.
Sun on D. Pass to Stevens. 6 on the shot
I'll
clock.
make a bet.
There's a screen by Stevens. Gotta see Sims for 3. The rebound by Hartley. Charles. She's guarded by Stevens. And another 3 for Connecticut.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
So we see the Sun taking the W here. They've poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that'll wrap it up.
Dog, man.